Hi, I'm Katie without an E, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Booktube Newbie Tag. So this is just a great start to my channel so you guys could get to know me, and then hopefully I could get to know you guys as well if you guys want to answer some of these questions in the comments so we could see if we have some things in common, hopefully. I'm really excited. This is actually suggested to me by my friend Grace, whose channel I will link down in the description below because she makes awesome videos and she's one of my best friends. So yeah. Question number 1 is, why did you start a channel? So I actually am relatively new to reading. I kind of didn't really think of reading as something that could be done for fun until a couple of months ago. So I thought having a channel would be a cool way to kind of show my journey on figuring out what genres I like and what genres I don't like, and just kind of seeing my progress as I keep reading everything that I could get my hands on. And I'm also really excited to see recommendations from others as well, because I'm always looking for books to read. Just because I am kind of new to reading, I feel like I missed out on so much. And yeah, I never thought I'd ever be sitting in front of a camera and talking, because I feel so awkward, and I'm sure I look awkward, but yeah, this is fun. I have a lot of ideas for my channel. I'm hoping to start maybe a TBR game maybe for the month of July, and some other cool things that I'm really excited to try. Question number 2 is, what are some fun and unique things that you could bring to Booktube? Because I'm kind of new to reading, I feel like that's a different perspective than a lot of other booktubers. There's so many booktubers that are so well versed in all the books out there, which is amazing. I want to be like that. But I feel like I haven't seen a lot of booktubers who are kind of on the newer side. So I think it would be kind of just a different type of thing, and hopefully you guys are interested in that. Question number 3 is, what are you most excited about on this channel? I'm just really excited to be a part of the Booktube community and get to know a bunch of people, what their favorite books are, if that's similar to what I like, or maybe if there's something different, maybe there's something new that I could discover from other people. And I'm also just really excited to talk about what I'm reading. I feel like it's easier to just say what I want to say out loud instead of writing something. And it just kind of just gives me an opportunity to freely talk about what is making me so excited. And I'm really happy that I decided to start a channel, because it's very out of my comfort zone, but I'm so excited. Yeah. And question number 4 is, why do you love reading? So I like reading because it is something that I could do with my time that makes me feel accomplished and excited at the same time. So after college, when I started working, I would come home, be exhausted, just sit on my couch and not really do anything. And after a while, I was like, this is so unproductive. I need a hobby. And I have a lot of friends who really like reading, so they recommended a book to me, and I kind of wasn't really expecting to like it, but then I just fell in love, and I kept going. And I just like the feeling of when I finish a book and knowing that I put effort into something and I enjoyed it. Also just like a way to escape reality and look at something through someone else's shoes. I think that's so cool, just to kind of be someone else for a little bit. And it just kind of decreases my stress, and yeah, I like it. Obviously I like it. Why would I be here if I didn't like reading? Yeah, okay. So the next question is, what books or series got you into reading? So I used to like to read a lot when I was in middle school and high school, and then I kind of just stopped. So I'm going to talk about what book got me into reading again after that. So that is The House in the Cerulean Sea, which I know everybody talks about on YouTube. So you probably know what that's about. But my friends recommended it to me when I told them that I wanted to try to start reading again. And I wasn't really expecting to like it, just because whenever I tried to get back into reading, I ended up just like not caring about it and usually DNFing the book. But this time I was just immediately like sucked into the universe of the book. And it was an excitement that I honestly haven't felt about anything in a really long time. And I fell in love with the characters, I fell in love with the world, and I was like, wow, I really want to do this again. So then I just kept reading and reading and reading, and now I'm here. And now my bank account is crying every time I go on Amazon or whatever because of the House in the Cerulean Sea. The next question is, what would you ask your favorite booktubers? I just kind of want to ask how you guys read so fast. I mean, when I'm really into a book, I can read fast, but like not that fast. I feel like some booktubers are like, yeah, I read like 15 books this month, and I'm like, do you have a life? And I'm sure they do. I mean, they have time to film these videos, so clearly they aren't always reading, but I don't know. I wish I could be like you. I'm also wondering like how you got used to filming yourself, because this is very strange for me, and I don't know if I'm a fan of it yet, but I'm guessing as I keep going, I'm gonna like it more. The next question is, what challenges do you think will be hardest to overcome with starting a booktube channel? Most of it's just like this nervousness of talking in front of a camera and like getting your videos out there. Like, are people gonna, like, worrying about if people are going to like them? And I'm also just worried about, like, I don't want reading to become a job. That's the thing. Like, this, I'm happy that I found a hobby that I didn't have for such a long time, but I'm scared that, like, now that I'm putting videos with it, I'm gonna be like, okay, I need to read like this many books per week so I have the content. And I don't really want it to be like that. I still want it to be fun, and I'm scared that it won't be fun if I am putting this much work into it. So I think I'm just gonna need to take some time to remind myself once in a while that this is just for fun. And if it's not fun anymore, I'm gonna have to maybe take a break and come back. But yeah, right now it's still fun. So the next question is, when did you start reading? So like I mentioned earlier, I was really into reading in middle school and like beginning of high school, and then life got busy for like way too long, maybe like 7 years. And then once I finished grad school and finished my internships and worked full-time a little bit just to get my foot in the door, like career-wise, I had some extra time. About a couple months ago, I started reading seriously again. The next question is, where do you read? I'm a bed reader. I want to be comfy when I'm reading. So I'll either sit on my bed or on my couch, hopefully next to one of my dogs, so I could kind of have them cuddle up next to me while I'm reading. And it's a little cozy hobby that I like. And hopefully now that it's summer, I could maybe go to the beach and read, or sit by my pool and read. I think that would be really cool too. Because I should go outside. It's warm. I shouldn't sit on my couch and read all day in the summer. Yeah. So the last question is, what kind of books do you like to read? So like I said earlier, I'm still kind of new to reading, so I'm trying to figure out what types of things I like and don't like. But what I'm tending to gravitate towards is science fiction and fantasy with a mix of contemporary. So I've been reading some kind of lighter fantasies with hopes of going into things that are more in-depth. I'm just kind of working my way up there. And I do really like sci-fi. The sci-fi books that I've read so far have made me really happy. I feel like sci-fi is like weird, and that's what I like about it. Like, I like reading a book and being like, what is happening? Like, for example, I read Recursion by Blake Crouch 2 months ago, I think. And I was just so confused and weirded out and excited at the same time, and that was just such like a fun feeling. So I'm hoping to read other books by him and other science fiction works as well. And I do like contemporary. For example, I read Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and it was such a feel-good story. Like, sometimes I want to feel good when I'm reading. And yeah, I'm also open to other things. So if you guys have any other recommendations. I'm very open to hearing them. So yeah, that's the Booktube Newbie Tag. Because I'm new, I don't have anyone to tag. That's okay. Consider yourself tagged if you are watching this and you feel like doing this video. I would love to see what you have to say. And if you guys are watching this and you want to share a little bit about your answers to questions like this to see if we have anything in common, or if you just want to say hello, that's perfectly cool too. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.